Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your general reading for the month of March. Sorry it's a little late. I've been kind of restructuring my ways, but look forward to more consistency next month. I am open for April readings, so that's exciting. Let's get right into your reading. If you would like to take advantage of the soundtrack that I have attached to this reading, those songs are energetically wrapped up in this reading. Also, I will charm cast at the end of this reading, and at the very end of this, you will get a clear yes or no answer to a question maybe you've been pondering for a while, or a question that comes up during this reading. Sagittarius, I'm excited to tap into what needs to be prioritized in your energy to make sure that you are on course and on track for your greater good. When I started your recording, it was 1:11, so there is a lot of excuse me. Let's get into this. What needs to be prioritized? Here. Okay, your first song for this reading is Think About It by Dennis Lloyd. Ooh, juicy. All right, let's find out what needs to be prioritized first. In this energy, this is meant to keep you on course and on track for your greater good. Sagittarius, this is for the month of March. Let's find out what's going on. My hands are dry. Okay, that should work. There you go. Sagittarius, what needs to be prioritized in your energy to make sure that you stay on course and on track for your greater good? I do realize that time is valuable, Sagittarius, so with that being said, I've provided the timestamps just below. The shuffling process could take a while. I don't rush the cards to come out. So if you'd like to skip that, go to the timestamp below. Just know I do channel as I receive the cards, and you will miss out on that aspect of the reading. Taking risk. Familiar, I picked up on this energy yesterday. And openness. It looks like there is something bigger in your energy, and you are really starting to see the details. It's kind of being exposed. All the things that kind of, it's almost like, oh, that's why that happened. It's like all of a sudden things are making sense. You're getting clarifications or knowing out of nowhere. It looks like in your energy, it looks like there is a lot of wand energy is the best way to put it for me. It looks like your creative self is coming out. It's like you're seeing through a different lens. There's something creative happening in your energy. How does Sagittarius feel in the month of March, please? Yeah, you're up for it, whatever it is. It looks like you're kind of able-bodied, and you're willing to kind of, God, this song too. I think, okay. Definitely take a look at the music below. There's stuff that's coming out in the words that I can't catch up on, but is this about love? I don't know. We're going to talk in general. If you would like to see your romantic reading, go to the link below. It's pinned in the comments below. No. Sagittarius, anything else from the Oracle? Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. You are definitely going through some type, or you're on the cusp of change. It's starting to develop. This change is here as kind of a revelation. You are definitely a part of this. You are aware of what's going on, and or you can see what's happening. You can kind of feel the emotion building up to the point where you kind of want to escape. This is you and your energy right now. You're overwhelmed with emotion maybe. There is a massive change happening in your energy, and this is a transformation from something in the past moving on to, with this spark in chemistry, it's almost like you have been inspired. You've met your muse. There is passion. The divine feminine is here, and water energy. So I don't know if you're being who I'm talking about when we're picking up on this romantic aspect of this reading. There might be someone in your life that is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This means new feelings to you. This is helping you have an outlet to your passion. It looks like you have finally met an energy that you want to dance with, but you're trying to figure things out. You're seeing that there's a bigger picture. You're keeping up. You're doing well. You feel satisfied in your abilities every day, in making movements every day. But something about your current situation, you're kind of putting on a facade. You're unsure about whether or not this is truly meant for you in your current situation. You're trying to really map it out. You're trying to make sense of it. And I don't know if this new energy, this Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that's coming in, that's kind of making you doubt or question your current situation, but you feel passion and chemistry here. This is a spark, and it looks like it's a renewal. So somebody that you've known from the past, possibly. Let's find out more. Moving next to the tarot. From this, I'm using the Celtic cross spread. I'll find out from the heart of the matter what's crossing you, what you're letting go of, what you have to look forward to, what needs to be prioritized, and ultimately an outcome to this situation. Sagittarius, from the heart of the matter. In March, what's going on? Yeah, emotional stability is important to you. It's like that in itself is really important in the month of March, is finding this emotional stability, but you're really just having a hard time figuring it out, understanding what you need to put into, what you need to not put into. This is because you're in that transformation stage. You're really you're changing a lot. The Seven of Cups came out in the heart of the matter. You have too many options, and you're having too many options. It's overwhelming you. What's crossing Sagittarius? This overwhelming energy is ultimately, it needs to be pinpointed. It needs to kind of be funneled in the right area. Your energy is really, it doesn't know what to do until you have made a point to put into something, and that is movement. With the Chariot, it looks like you are ready to make a choice, and from this, make movement. change things, pack up and go, especially with this courage change card coming out and her packed bags, like ready to kind of start this new path. What's on top of your situation is the moon. What's on below? What's on the bottom of the situation? This is energy that you're letting go of, lesson already learned, kind of acknowledging it to be over. This is conflict and pain, and the Two of Swords, not being able to do anything because you're kept back from this conflict, this really icky energy. It looks like in the past you have been dealing with the Nine of Wands. This energy states specifically that you have worked really hard and it hasn't been the best. It hasn't been the easiest road, I guess is the best way to put it. You have really put in your time. Life hasn't been that easy, I can say that. What you're moving into in the near future with an outside influence is finally walking away for your emotions, for the greater good of your emotions. You're really taking a stand and saying, no more. I want to continue believing in love, believing in I see opportunity. I see something in the horizon, and it's like this energy from the past is the burden, is the hard part of life that you're ready to kind of get over. Your outcome for this situation is the Page of Wands. Beautiful. Yes, absolutely. You have, in fact, Sagittarius, found your muse. You have found your inspiration, and it is helping you kind of surface to the top, despite what you've dealt with in your past. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Here, I'm going to pause this to be sure that I get everything clear before I start speaking to this reading. Give me a sec. Okay, guys, I have it. I'm ready. I don't know if I have the name for this reading yet, but I'm pretty sure it has to do with something about being, I'm not going to say it. Let's find out. From the heart of the matter, all the way to what you have to look forward to in this outcome. It looks like what needs to be prioritized in this reading is changes here. The openness to change is the hard part. Being open, it's like your energy is really trying to kind of figure out what's going on. You're not able to see everything clearly, but your emotions are extremely important in this, and you feel a bit overwhelmed by your emotions. Ultimately, it looks like you have found something that you've found inspiration in. You have found your muse. When I say this, there is something that you have come into contact with, met, whatever it is that has literally just instantly just fired you up, and you want more. You want to find out more. You want to learn more. You want to be a part of it. You want to just inject yourself into this. Ultimately, this is what needs to be prioritized, is you found something that has kind of sparked you, and ultimately this is helping you kind of rediscover your passion. Something about your current situation, though, that's happened from the past leading up to now, you have understood from your past that you have, oh, look at all these cards. They fell out at some point. It looks like from the past, you have discovered with every waking hour and every day that you go through, every week in change, every month that makes movement, and every year, I am tapping into that kind of energy that every single day you've kind of realized that it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. You have literally done right by every movement thus far in this energy. But the fact that it's starting to weigh you down and starting to burden you is what's bothering you. Your support hasn't been appreciated, was a message from Spirit. What you are dealing with currently in the heart of the matter, it looks like you are kind of putting on a facade because you're dancing in all of these options. What do I do? Where do I go? Is this where I'm supposed to go? Is this the energy I should tap into? There's so many choices. There is not anything sure yet. And the fact that this big picture with all of these options is ultimately, you can't live in this forever. It's this constant, like, his head's always down, it's always inquisitive and wandering and questioning. This is what needs to be prioritized, is understanding that there is some type of balance that needs to be made, and a choice ultimately, I feel like, is what is going to fuel this change. In the Knight of Cups, or I'm sorry, the Seven of Cups, the best way to kind of help you through this, all of these choices, where it is that you're dancing of all of these options, you have to understand that there is an emotional choice that needs to be made here, and this will help you surface. It will help you recover. It will help you get out of this. You have to make an emotional choice, and as soon as this emotional choice is made, you can make movement. You will be able to fuel your car and have the emissions to get there. You will be able to get there. It's about making that choice. And what needs to be prioritized in this energy is the moon. And from this energy, it says that there is something, again, emotional that you can kind of see. No, you can rely on. There's something about this cycle that from this cycle, because you know it so well, there's timing. In this timing, you will find revelation. What needs to be prioritized is kind of finding the light, getting out of this darkness that's holding you back. I feel like it could potentially put you in a massive dark depression, emotional depression, where you're smothered. It really is important for you to highlight and put in everything that you have to resurface and receive balance from this cycle. This song is definitely significant. What you're letting go of in the past or letting go of what you've learned from this whole entire energy is the Five of Swords, is letting go of grief and turmoil and pain. This is something that you've been living in and kind of enduring for far too long. This is that burdened energy. It's getting too bad. It's getting too bloody. It's getting too icky. I feel like, I don't want to say it, but yes, Spirit verified. There is violence. There is this violent temperament here. I don't know if no, it will not. But there is this energy, and it is a part of this happening. Ultimately, what you represent in this reading is the Fool. There is a need to kind of take a leap of faith, but there's something about you that feels too incapable. You don't feel like it's possible. There's too many things holding you back. What you need, what you want, is freedom. You're not getting that. You are bound by your choices. You are bound by this choice. And I am telling you, in the month of March, this is what's keeping you in this place. I hope for the best that you really clear out what no longer serves you and really understand that there is something that's stuck around for far too long that is ultimately kind of sucking from you, taking from you, tapping you out emotionally. Ultimately, what you have to look forward to in an energy that is coming with an outside influence, I feel like you're getting advice, you're actually opening up, you're talking, you are standing up for yourself. And in this, You are hitting the Eight of Cups. You are finally giving in to the fact that you have to walk away, that you have to recover from this. You have to look at possibilities in the horizon. Otherwise, you're not going to have much to live for. This is this dark thing, the depression part of it. This is the darkness that is trying to kind of bring you back, keep you from movement, keep you from moving towards what it is that you want potentially. Ultimately, it looks like what you have hopes for and what you have fears for is the fact that love itself, romance, everything about it kind of makes you sick right now. You feel nauseous when the word comes up. This is because you have a lot of anxiety. You haven't really ever tasted what real romance, what real love and real partnership looks like. This is ultimately why you can't make a choice, because you have this facade, you kind of have this jaded energy keeping you from understanding that there's more to it. It's about opening up and learning and discovering what romance and love means to you, despite this energy that is clearly kind of destroyed your opinion of love. Ultimately, looking forward to what you have in the future and your outcome of this situation is still what you have to look forward to. Coming up soon is the Two of Swords in reverse. I have verified this is in reverse. With this, you feel burdened with this stuck, not being able to have a clear knowing of what to do next. Like you're just like, okay, what do I do? And you're just stuck until I receive that answer. Movement's required. Everything that I advised you on earlier is ultimately what you're looking into. This is where you will get this answer. This is what will kind of take this blindfold off. In your outcome to this energy is the Page of Wands. Is bottom line, remember how at the beginning of this reading I talked about finding your muse, finding your inspiration, finding your reason why. Why should I take a chance? Why should I take a left turn? Why should I? This is because you want it. You feel passion and fire and you want to have it a part of your life. This is the beginnings. This is you actually doing what it takes to look into this. And I have a surprise for you. Your outcome to this situation, Sagittarius, or the bottom deck energy, this is what's looming in the energy, and ultimately what really matters is the Ten of Pentacles. With this, if you give into this partnership specifically, the Ten of Pentacles cannot happen unless you put into this. And equally, from your work together, be able to move mountains when it comes to creating and producing and networking and literally the best that it could ever end up. This is foundational. This is the type of foundation that you can really thrive in. This is the type of foundation that a Sagittarius can thrive in. It's like you have hunted and worked hard and done everything that it takes in a life like yours. And you can finally almost open up that shed of all of your abundance, everything you've worked for and everything that you've built up until now, and finally have the key and unlock it and actually start living in this abundance. And from this, you know that this is something that takes time and putting effort and knowing your knowing and your effort into what you know is extremely important in this energy, and that is bottom line. That's all I have to say. Next, moving to the charms, guys. Sagittarius, thank you guys so much for liking this video. I appreciate you and supporting my content. I would absolutely love if you'd like to comment as well. Tell me how this reading resonates. What about it resonates? What do you like about it? Yes, no, charms. Here, I'm gonna sage these real quick. I forgot. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yes, transformation and the Ten of Pentacles. I knew it. Transformation. It's almost like you're fighting the emotional part of your transformation. This part will hold you back. This is the key. You have to be a part of this transformation and give into your emotions and find emotional balance for this to happen. It looks like right at the heart of the matter, unity and trust in, this is, you have to find unity. You have to find something, freedom in unity. It looks like, yes, absolutely, you're ready to walk away from this breakup, it's like you're done putting into this emotionally because you know that it's just lost. It's taken advantage of. It's not cared for. It's not nurtured. It's not what you deserve. Yeah, you're keeping yourself back. See, that's why this card came out in the reverse. It looks like you know why. You know everything. But something about you can't see. It's almost like there has to be a change inside of you, a real reality check. It will help you understand that you're holding yourself back. You're trapped by this energy, but you're trapped by your own self. Do me a favor and look up the Seven of Swords. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. This is self-imposed. You have everything that you want and need and desire, and you can hit your potential. You can. Everything that you want now, all the reasons that make you upset that you don't have, you haven't met your potential, you can. Follow your wish, follow your heart, follow your dreams. Make this movement. Believe in your dreams. Believe in your happily ever after. The initial T is extremely important to this energy. And again, there's something about religion. It's almost like hold on. Domestic. It's almost like domesticated. Being domesticated is a desire, but the details surrounding it, it's almost like you will be able to work it out with this energy. It's really about putting yourself out there and talking. Yeah, blessed. Believe in this kind of spiritual aspect of your situation. There's something about, God, I can't pick up on it. Ask me later if you really need to know, and I'll definitely message you later if I can pick up on it. Okay, guys, next, yes or no. If you haven't yet thought of your yes or no question, the time is now. Again, thank you guys so much for liking this video. I appreciate you guys letting me know that you appreciate it. As an intuitive reader, I pick up on energy. Energy itself is constantly moving and changing. So can this answer. So don't live on it like it's life or death. Here we go. Okay, yes or no, Sagittarius. Also, I don't know. Also, the love reading will be linked, like I said, to the comment below that's pinned. So if you want to look at your romantic side of March, definitely click on that. You do. Because you're so curious. You're so curious. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the cards that came out was the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Wow. My answer is no. There's a little bit of maybe in there. It's open, but just not right now, okay? Okay, Sagittarius, thank you for being a part of this reading and appreciating it. I look forward to seeing you in the future, especially if you subscribe.